Recording. Hey everyone, Bethany here, and I am actually back. Why won't you look at that? Back so soon. I guess today I was in a really good mood. What am I doing? Today's look, you can probably guess, but it's going to be a surprise. Okay. Let's get started. Alright, so oh yeah, I have an announcement. Since we did not manage to make the goal on the last video, if this video gets as many likes as it has views, I bet we can't reach that goal because we never do. I will do a hair reveal. Again, you'll probably have some idea of what my hair looks like at least the color, because I'm not very good at putting on wigs, but you'll never guess how it's styled. You will never guess. You'll never know unless you like the video, so go ahead and do that. Just, potato quality camera is, like, very bad for this kind of stuff. But hey, I get to have a potato quality camera. I'm a little bit silent today because I'm literally just focused on the task at hand. Oh yeah, the green one's for the red spots, in case y'all have missed that, or haven't gotten the memo, or forgot. I don't know. Yeah, these days I really have no interest in unrealistically flawless skin. I have come to terms with the fact that my skin is always going to look like an absolute dumpster fire. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but you can see the bottom there with the green stuff because I've got so much redness on my face. I always try to do something about it. But it never goes away, and I don't think it ever will go away. I might have to start getting individual color correctors instead of palettes. Because if you run out of one color really fast, you still have 3 more left, and yeah, you can throw out the whole palette, but you just wasted 3 other colors. So, if I end up having to throw that thing, I'm gonna change what kind of color correctors I'm using. Right, that one is for dark spots. Yellow one. Well, dark spots on lighter skin tones. That orange one that you saw in the palette's for darker skin. But I am very pale, so it's gonna be yellow. And my dark circles are extremely bad. Again, I try to do something about it, but they never go away. And that's the thing about flaws in your skin, is they will never go away. So, don't try so hard and just come to terms with it, is what I've taken away from it. I am so sorry. I have to bend over the camera in order to get my stuff, which, man, that sucks. Everything about recording this sucks. Other than the fun parts, but as with everything. I love this one. This because not only is it very lightweight, but it also it also doubles as an acne treatment, and I love that about this one. And it's funny how I have to use a pocket mirror because this camera sucks so much. I have no interest in full, full coverage. I was about to say full coverage foundation anymore. So there's my blending brush. Gonna use the big end, you know, as always, if you've even seen a shred of my other videos. If this is your first, welcome and enjoy the 45-minute ride because I do not know how to edit. Oh yeah, and I forgot to link my Instagram in the past couple of videos, so I'm gonna go and update that as well. Oh, I'm done buffing that out. Let me just blend the color corrector back out because, it kind of has gotten into the creases there. And like I said, I have gotten new concealer because I ran out. This one was pretty inexpensive, though I think the problem I have with it is that it has this big ass applicator. I mean, like, look at that thing. It's very good for bigger areas, I guess, but spot treatments are like impossible with that. No, sorry, spot application. I am mixing up my skincare and makeup terms here. Also, my Instagram contains Instagram exclusive stuff that you won't see here on my YouTube channel. So yeah, when I link it, you definitely want to go drop me a follow. It's and for those who have, been here pretty long, you'll know that I can't seem to obtain the URL, through my computer. And so I have to go into my phone and link it in a comment. Which, like, man, that sucks. But, like, I'm forced to improvise. It's very weird to be young, but, like, suck at technology. But, you know, I mainly use my phone for everything. And the computer's more for leisure. Yes, I am using my computer camera. I don't have a proper camera, so shut the front door, man. I'm trying my best. Okay, and if I had the ability to obtain a proper camera, I would. But, like, one, this is a hobby, and two, I don't care. I literally have to. Oop. Let me spread that to other areas real quick, because that's a lot of concealer. I have to put concealer up here because I wear glasses and it causes some redness there. And no, I'm not wearing contacts. I'm not that blind that I need them for this. I'm gonna need a little more concealer here. You want to really cover those spots. Unless you don't want to, that's... Again, makeup is meant to enhance the features, and the level of enhancement is a choice. I just choose to do the full package. Okay. I'm gonna blend this back out because the thing about under eye makeup for me is it goes into the creases, and oh my god, I hate that. Okay, so what I do with the pretty much useless purple and orange is use it for contouring. Now, the purple one is mainly used for yellow spots, but people also use it to brighten their complexion, and I like to use it for a nice highlight. So I use it in the areas that need highlighting on the contouring step, and I have this little tiny sponge that I use for the highlights. Only the highlights, though. Because it's just better for that. See how I'm blending it in? Now you want to do it directly on the middle if you're doing it on the bridge. Because that's where the highlight goes. I don't make the rules. And then you want to put it in, like, the center there. You know, by the, over, like, the Cupid's bow. Gives it that enhancement. I'm not sure what the forehead and chin are about. But this is how I learned to, I do what I've learned. And this is what I know about contouring. So the orange one I like to use as a bronzer. And so you want to be careful about where exactly you put it when it comes to your nose. Because you can use it to make your nose smaller, but if you put it in the wrong spots, it can make your nose look bigger. Which is, I think, known as a reverse contour. I forgot. See, I use the tiny end of the brush because it's just a lot easier for this kind of thing. The brush is a lot easier for the bronzer than the highlight for some reason. I don't know, it just does the job better. I think that tiny beauty blender was a bit of a lifesaver for the highlights because the brush just is not meant for that. And, you know, with my level of makeup skill, I guess. You know, I wasn't always a big contour person, but that's mainly because I sucked at it. Um, and see if it's done right. Also, I don't know why reverse contouring on noses is a thing. I mean, to each their own, but like, why? And now I'm going to apply it to the jawline. Now, you want to have, ooh, you want to have your mouth closed, but relaxed. You don't want your jaw tightly clenched under any circumstances, but especially when you're doing this because it can affect the way the contouring, it can affect the results, actually. And I thought that was interesting, but I noticed it from experience. So, let's see here. See, you don't want your mouth open either because that's a habit that people have when they put on makeup, but again, it affects the results, the contouring. You want it to make your jawline look sharper or whatnot. I always put it just above the jawline and blend it downward. I know that this is a garbage camera. Jesus Christ, I hate this shirt. If I'm gonna get demonetized for bra straps, whatever. That is an accident. I guarantee you. Hope that doesn't affect my jobs in the future, jeez. Okay, now we're done with contouring. And go back and blend the concealer out of my eye creases just one more time. Because now we're moving on to our next step. And it's powder. Some people use loose powder, some some use pressed powder. I always preferred pressed. So this one is for oil control and mattifying, and that one is blurring. So the green one is very good for shiny or oily areas of your face. So I'm using that in up there. The stuff also is very good to set the makeup, and the white one blurs texture. Again, you can use either one anywhere on your face, but, you know, where it's needed. And yes, I suppose you could mix the two powders to do both. Though I don't know how effective that is. I use my finger to set the under eye area, and I use the white one because, you know, texture. I'm just gonna go make sure I've powdered everything. Perfect. Jeez, it's already been 22 minutes. Okay, eyebrow time. I use this little brow and lash brush to just sort of comb out my eyebrows to show the actual shape of them when they're not all twisted together. Yes, I know I have manly eyebrows. Shut the front door. I've heard it too many times. Your insults will not affect me. So I'm going to use the brown one here. And so for the ones that face each other here, you do upward strokes like that. And you want to put it on the sparse areas, or the areas that are uneven, where there's not an even amount of hairs. I'm going to use this end. It goes there to sort of highlight and give it a lifted effect. Here we go. Now we get into the fun stuff. So I know this is completely out of style, but I was digging through some stuff, and I found an old eyeshadow palette from 2018 maybe, 2017. I don't know if any of you remember the Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette, but oh my god, when it was a new thing, I rushed to buy it, and I still have it. So we just apply some concealer to the eyelid first to make the shadow stick. I'm gonna try and upload a little more often within the next couple of weeks, cause I've got a little bit of vacation time from stuff. But I'm about to get busy with other things. I'll try to upload as much as possible. So click the subscribe button if you want to see that. I'm not, begging for likes or subscriptions. Again, this is a hobby and I don't obligate other people to view my content. It is an on your own terms thing. I just like to put myself out there. So, I'm going to start with the bright yellow one that's called Lemonade Craze, hence the name of the palette. I'm just going to take my brush here. Do that. So I think you kind of guessed the look a little bit. I'm gonna put that up in my crease there. I actually sported this look a couple of days ago. I thought it was cute. So I wanted to share it with y'all. I already did the sparkling lemonade, which I guess was another thing, but like, I enjoyed it. So now I'm gonna take Ice Pop here. Get some of it on my brush. I'm gonna put it on my... Oh, come on! Accidentally yeeted it and it landed right in my makeup case. It's kind of funny. So I'm gonna try and blend it up into my crease a little as well. So I'm gonna use a little bit of Coral Punch because it kind of looks like where the two would meet. We go like that. It'll be in more high definition for the Instagram photo shoot, which is why I always stress to check it out. You don't have to follow, you don't have to like any posts. I just ask that you take a look so that you can see it in high definition. I really hate this shirt. I don't know why I wear it. So I'm going to take my lash line brush, put some Lemonade Craze on one side of it, Ice Pop on the other, like that. And then I'm going to put that on my lower lash line, duh. So it kind of displays both colors. And then I'm going to take Sunny's here, that really light yellow, and use it for my inner corner and center highlights. Center highlight in the eye sort of adds a bit of definition, makes it look more three-dimensional. I don't know what inner corners are for exactly, because I never bothered to look into it, but doesn't that look nice? So now we're going to do that on the other eye. And again, I'm going to do the same layout. Lemonade craze in the crease. Ice pop on the mobile lid. And coral punch in the middle to give the appearance of a gradient. Which actually, when I sported the look next time, I didn't even think to use coral punch to add a gradient. So I'm just gonna do the cross between Ice Pop and Lemonade Craze on the lower lash line. Sunny's on the center. And inner corner. Isn't that just beautiful? Now we're gonna do our eyeliner. Again, I hate this one because it's kind of wearing out. I wish I spent a little more money to get a better quality, but I wanted to be cheap, so I'm dealing with the consequences of it. It just dries up randomly. Feels like there's hair on my face, but I can't quite figure out where. Anyways. So as you probably know, I don't put eyeliner on my lower lash line. It's always the upper lash line, and then I create a cat eye. Ugh, errors. I hate errors. I think everybody who was born eyeliner at some point knows that it's so difficult to do. Yeah, and I'm running a makeup channel. I never said I was good at it. Yeah, it's gonna look even worse on the photo shoot. Geez, can't wait for that. Now I'm gonna do the lashes. You know, I really like that I don't have to use lash extensions. I just use my naturally long lashes as a blessing. Not trying to brag. Now a lot of y'all be jealous. Hate this wig too. There we go, we're done with that. So now we move on to the blush. Look at that nice pink color. It matches my shirt. You know, the one that I don't like wearing on camera. I don't like wearing any of these shirts on camera. They're too loose in the shoulders. Go swipe it across. Then do a little swipe across my nose there. You just want to do a little one so it remains subtle. I'm going to blend it a little bit so it looks more natural and seamless. Well, you know, as natural as heavy blush can get. There you go. That's how you do blush. I'm going to be using this lipstick here. That's a really nice, pretty color. And see how pretty that color is. I like to follow my natural lip line. I know that overlining the lips has become Very popular. So-called call me old-fashioned. And there we go. Seriously? Hope that doesn't do anything other than annoy me. So now it's finally time to set my makeup and be done with this. Fumes everywhere. Fan that out a little. And you know what? Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit of face mist here to add a bit of a dewy glow. Isn't that pretty? Anyway, so that does it for today. Again, I will try to come out with more videos in these next 2 weeks when I'm not busy with other things. And it was really good. It's really good to be back. I enjoy this channel and I enjoy the attention of all of you when you decide that you'll sit through a video. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for your support. Again, if I can get as many likes as views, I know that that's a practically impossible goal on this channel, but if we can make that happen, I will do a hair reveal. And this is not clickbait. Well, I guess it's time for me to go. Goodbye, everyone. Love you. See you next time. Signing off.